Hey, folks, time for a 30 and 5 on 560WIND.com. I'm Mike North. The brand new, well, it's not brand new. It's been on the shelf for about a year and a half. Caucasian Man video is up at norththenorth.com, NORTHTONORTH.com. Check it out. Wonderful job done by both cast and crew. It's a labor of love. It was one of my favorite songs as I was on WSCR back in the day. It's celebrating our 20th anniversary in broadcasting, not only WSCR, but Jiggitson North. I'll have plenty of announcements to make throughout the coming weeks and the coming months. So enjoy the Caucasian Man video. You'll recognize some people in the video, some people you won't. But hey, pass the word around. Let people know what's going on with it. Tweet, Facebook, send up smoke signals. Walkie-talkie, whatever it is that you do, yell, hey, your North's got a new video out. Caucasian Man on norththenorth.com. So check it out. Awesome. Yesterday, Tim Tebow gets the job done for the Denver Broncos. I've been believing in the kid since day one. Somebody suggested to me last night on Fox Sports Radio, by which I'm going to be on Saturday and Sundays from now on, and 20 weeks out of the year, sitting in around the clock for the various hosts. It's the first time it's ever been done at Fox. They wanted to keep me on for as long as they could. I couldn't do it during the week, not only because I've had an illness in the family, but also because I have a lot of stuff going on for the 20th year anniversary. But to make a long story short, somebody suggested last night that John Fox literally for 2 or 3 weeks didn't show any of the offense. Now it's John Fox who was the genius. Yeah, he wanted to tank these games so they could be thrown out of the playoffs. All I'm going to tell you is Tim Tebow proved to everybody yesterday, hey, it's done. And there are people still detracting from him as I'm listening to the radio this morning. How ridiculous can you be? There's an old adage, okay? It's called talk show hell that I invented. You either admit you're wrong eventually or you're going to look worse and worse. And there's about 10, 15 people out there that are in the media, guys like Miro Hodge, and I've been talking about Steve Young. Hey, even Elway and Fox didn't even come around until yesterday, because what happens if Tebow loses this game? What happens if they lose the game? You know what everybody's saying? Oh, next year during the offseason, they got decisions to make. They win the game, he's set. That's all he had to do was win this game. Now, that being said, they got a big game coming up against New England. I know they can't win this one either. They're 14.5-point dogs already. Line started at 13.5. They're already up to 14.5. That is 2 touchdowns you're giving this guy. And New England's defense can be scored on too. Don't forget, Pittsburgh had the number 1 defense, but I'm hearing they had injuries now. Big deal. The Bears had injuries. Nobody's going to feel sorry for them. Nobody's going to feel sorry for them. So that should be an interesting game. The Detroit Lions cannot tackle. Cannot tackle. That's why New Orleans beat them. New Orleans does not have, I don't think, what it takes to beat Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Aaron Rodgers has been sitting around at home, listening to how everybody thinks Drew Brees is better than him now. They are still the defending Super Bowl champs. But that should be interesting. Detroit did not show up. The Houston Texans beat the Cincinnati Bengals. That doesn't tell you anything. The Bengals didn't beat anybody. And I mean, they didn't beat anybody above 500. And last but not least, congratulations to Tom Coughlin. Congratulations to Tom Coughlin and the New York Giants. I mean, they were left for dead. So his cheeks will be plenty rosy when they go to play the Green Bay Packers. 2 great games this weekend for sure. Denver, New England, Green Bay, and the New York Giants. So that should be a lot of fun. Awesome. Don't forget, folks, to check with this site every single day. I'll have something up on the blog about future plans coming up. Also, we've been very, very, very busy. The Chicago Bulls struggling right now. This has been more sports than anything else, plus a few announcements in the 30 and 5. Tomorrow, we'll get back to the news. We'll talk about the New Hampshire primary. We'll also start doing more of the news and entertainment stuff we've been doing. But, hey, we got announcements to make, and WIND's been kind enough to give us this form. Today, it's a little chilly. The sun peeks in and out of the clouds. Check your local listings around the country. You've been listening to the 30 and 5 on 560 WIND.com. I'm Mike. Flood Brothers Disposal and Recycling Services are professional waste haulers. Now, the Flood family is big on service. It's our #1 priority, and we offer extremely competitive pricing because the Flood family is here to help you in this tough economy. Remember, at Flood Brothers, we build relationships, and the only thing we're big on is service. Call us at 773-626-5800 or floodbrothersdisposal.com.